The fight of the giants. So today I compare the brand new Apple Vision Pro with the M5 chipset to the new Galaxy XR by Samsung based on Android XR. So I will tell you what's the difference, what can they do both, what is better here, what is better there. So if you want to see the reviews of the headsets, I will put them in the description down below. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
Okay guys, let's do it like I always do the reviews. Let's go to the single categories. So first I want to talk about design, comfort and weight. So design is very individual, but here I must say I love the Apple Vision Pro more. That looks much more cooler, and also I would say the quality feels much better and is also better. I mean the Galaxy XR is still also good, but this one you touch it, you feel it, and you see this is a very good quality, definitely. But due to that, the comfort of the Vision Pro, I mean this is the new one with the dual knitband, it's much better than the old one, but still not perfect. I have a lot of problems here on this bone and so on, and that means for me the Galaxy XR headset is more comfortable, yeah, with this head strap. It's also lighter. The Galaxy XR is lighter than the Vision Pro. That's also a huge advantage. What I also love with the Samsung Galaxy XR, you have this removable light blocker. Look at this. It's magnetic and you can just snap it here, and that's great when you want to see your real environment during mixed reality. You cannot do this with the Apple Vision Pro. The setup is pretty easy. With both of them you can just you switch it on, and then you have to do some steps like eye calibration, and it says how to use the user interface, and with Apple you get into the Apple universe, connect your Apple account, then do the iris scan for face unlock. The same with the Vision Pro, you connect your Google account, then iris unlock and all that stuff. The only thing that I noticed with the Samsung Galaxy XR, I didn't need any device, it just works, and the Vision Pro asked for my iPhone. So you need an iPhone. But I mean, of course, if you buy the Apple Vision Pro, you normally have an iPhone, right? It makes sense. So that's not a big problem. Yeah, that's really great. Then let's talk about the display. So both displays are insane, really good. We have a micro OLED in both headsets, and the Apple Vision Pro has a resolution of 3660 by 3200 by up to 120 Hz with the M5 chip. That's really great. The Samsung Galaxy XR has an even higher resolution. It has 3552 by 3840. That's crazy, but it only has 90 Hz. So now it depends on you. Do you want higher resolution? Do you want higher Hertz? For me, I don't see a difference between 90 and 120. I just don't see that. So for me, both of them are really good. Really great. They are sharp, they have good colors, good black levels. You can read text very good. It's absolutely amazing. Also the lenses are pretty good. Yeah, edge-to-edge clarity is great. Sweet spot also good for both headsets. So display and lenses are really good. There's absolutely no problem. Finally, I could also measure the field of view, because now we can connect the Apple Vision Pro also via ALVR to PC, so I could use the test tool for both headsets. So I will show you values now, but it's very important that you realize that these are my values with my head shape, my eye shape and so on. You will have different values, likely higher values. So at the Galaxy XR I had a vertical field of view of 94 degree and horizontal 104. This is nothing special, it's just a normal field of view. It's okay, it's enough. However, the Apple Vision Pro has a pretty low vertical field of view of only 80. Yeah, this is crazy. This is very, very low. The horizontal field of view of 102 is okay. That's fine. But the vertical, wow. So you can imagine that you can see the edges on the bottom and on the top because of the low vertical field of view. So that's definitely a point for the Samsung Galaxy XR. Let's talk about performance. So Apple has the M5 chip in the new Apple Vision Pro, which is a really insane good chip. And Samsung has the Snapdragon XR2 Plus Gen 2, the fastest Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. But here we must definitely say the Vision Pro is faster. The M5 chip is much better for multitasking. You notice that when you open like 10 windows or even more, then you can see the Vision Pro is faster to handle the multitasking. For me, I don't really care because I mostly only open like 3 windows or so, and then they are both very fast. But if you are a hardcore multitasking user, you see the performance of the M5 chip is much better than the Snapdragon. So the library, what can you do with the headset? So of course here you have the on the Apple Vision Pro you have the Apple Store, and the Samsung Galaxy XR you have the Google Play Store. Both have their apps, but both don't have many native VR games. They both don't focus on gaming, so right now they don't have much VR games. Google Android XR is very new, so of course they don't have many games. Vision OS is longer here, but still they don't have much VR stuff there. But the thing is, you can the Android XR system is very open, so you can just go inside without any other device. You can go inside the browser and search for an APK file and just install it on the headset. It's very open. Also, the bootloader and everything is open, so you could even pimp the operating system. Everything is very open and you can do whatever you want. Of course, Apple, you know that they don't open that, so you cannot do it like with the Vision Pro, like with the Galaxy XR. So this is, I would say, from the openness, it's definitely a point for the Galaxy XR. Controllers. So both of the headsets don't come with controllers. You have to buy them separately. So those are the controllers for the Samsung Galaxy XR. They look like normal VR controllers. And then here we have Apple work together with Sony. These are the controllers of the PlayStation VR 2. So which are better? So normally when I use the PlayStation VR 2 controllers with the PlayStation 5, I really love them because they have nice haptic, adaptive triggers and so on. But with the Apple Vision Pro, this just feels like it doesn't fit to the Apple Vision Pro, in my opinion. It's strange. So it's a combination of, you don't have the laser pointer, you just have like to pull it around with the trigger and then look somewhere with the eye tracking and then click. It feels a little bit strange, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, when you use PCVR with ALVR on the Vision Pro, that's no problem. You can play Half-Life Alyx with that and all this stuff. But all in all, I must say, I prefer these controllers because they have like a navigation in the system, like with the Meta Quest. Just you have a laser pointer, you can navigate through everything. It works more fluent, better with the controllers from the Samsung Galaxy XR. So here I would definitely say I would prefer the Samsung Galaxy XR. Talking about PCVR. You can connect both of the headsets to your PC and play all the Steam VR games. That's really good. So with the Apple Vision Pro, you need a tool called ALVR. It's a little bit more trickier, I would say, but it works together with the PlayStation VR 2 controllers. And with the Samsung Galaxy XR, you can use the native Samsung app to connect to PC, or you can also install Virtual Desktop or any APK that streams PCVR that you like, because it's an open system. But both of them work really good for PCVR. Watching movies. As you can imagine, this is great with both headsets. They have an insane display, best ever, and this is just great to watch movies. It's insane. But I must say it's a little bit better with the Apple Vision Pro because of this here. I mean, when I watch movies, I lie like on the couch and put my head on the back of the couch and so on, or I even lie in bed. And that works much better, of course, with the soft strap here instead of the knob that it has. Yeah, so it looks good on both, but it's more comfortable to watch it with the Vision Pro. Spatial videos or photos, as Apple calls it. This means you have like 3D videos or 3D photos. They can both take photos and videos in 3D. It works really good, it's performant, and it looks fantastic on both headsets. So you can watch them in the library now. But Samsung has something that is really crazy. They integrated the Gemini AI, and then you can go into Google Photos. The app is pre-installed, Google Photos, and then you see your photos, and then you can just watch any or transform any very old photo, like with your grandma or so, and it transforms that into 3D in seconds, in the split of a second. That's insane. The whole library. And the Gemini AI can do that. That's really good. This I love with the Galaxy XR. So, and now a topic that's also very interesting, artificial intelligence. So Apple has, with the M5 processor, they have this neural engine. This is much faster than before. You have Siri, you also have the possibility to create persona very fast now with this AI. But guys, the Samsung Galaxy XR has Android XR, and Google integrated the Gemini AI. And this is, I can't even find a word. It's so much better than everything AI on the Apple device. It's like heaven and hell. So here you have the Gemini AI. You can activate it anywhere, even in mixed reality. So when I watch this wall of VR headset and I can paint a square here in mixed reality and ask Gemini, what is that? And it tells me it's a Quest 3S and you can buy it here and here. Insane. And even inside a game, even PCVR, you can ask Gemini how to proceed in the game if you don't know what to do. This is revolutionary. This is absolutely insane. It also works while you are cooking in mixed reality. Just say, what should I do next? And it tells you, it can see the live view of the headset. Wow, this is a brilliant advantage of the Galaxy XR of the Apple Vision Pro. Because Siri, I mean, I tried that and mostly it gives a pretty good answer, but sometimes it doesn't even understand me. And this is like heaven and hell, really. This is absolutely a point for the Galaxy XR. Hand tracking, eye tracking, headset tracking, whatever, tracking. So both of them work really good. They have good tracking, but I must say, when the room is very dark, I mean very dark, the Apple Vision Pro can handle it better. So sometimes I have the problem with the Galaxy XR when it's very dark, it says tracking lost or so. And that the Apple Vision Pro can handle that better, but normally you should definitely not play in a very dark room, right? That doesn't make sense. And also we have very good hand tracking in both headsets. It's very precise. Also the eye tracking is very precise. But I must say, Apple has a nice feature, so you can always see your real hands, also even overlaid over virtual objects, and that's absolutely much more immersive than this strange virtual hands that you can see in the Samsung Galaxy XR. This is a huge difference, much better at the Apple Vision Pro. And but at least on the Galaxy XR we can choose between hand tracking or a combination of hand and eye tracking. The combination is always activated on the Vision Pro, but here you can decide if you want to change it, because I prefer hand tracking only. That's like with the Quest, Meta Quest or so. I prefer it a little bit more than the combination of hand and eye tracking, but here you can just choose whatever you want. IPD adjustment. So this is crazy. That works so good. You put on both headsets and they just scan your iris. You can even unlock that and then you're good to go. It's very, very good. It's a tick faster on the Galaxy XR, but just let's not talk about this. This is just only a millisecond or so. Pass-through quality. As you can imagine, with those technology, cameras and display, this is extremely good with both headsets. They have wonderful pass-through. Still, we get a little bit of motion blur when we move very fast. This is normal. I think this will never be fixed in both headsets. This is the case, but still, it's much better than, for example, Quest or so. This is great. It feels like it looks a tick better on the Samsung Galaxy XR, but yeah, I mean, believe me, they are both absolutely awesome. Battery life, it depends on what you do. They both last around 2 to 2.5 hours, where I would say the Apple Vision Pro lasts a tick more, like perhaps 10 minutes or so. But still, that's not a good battery life, but you can at least connect a separate power bank or so, or connect it to the power outlet. Yeah, guys, that's interesting, right? That was very interesting. So let's come to a price. So Apple has the Apple Vision Pro for $3,500 or €3,700. That's a very high price, right? It's very, very high. And compared to the Samsung Galaxy XR, it only costs $1,800. So this is a very huge difference, right? A very huge difference. I mean, the material quality feels better with the Apple Vision Pro, but this much higher price, that's crazy. But to be honest, the Apple Vision Pro is more available than the Samsung Galaxy XR. People have a lot of problems to get the Samsung Galaxy XR. I was very lucky to buy one, but it could be a little bit hard. Also, the controllers for both headsets cost additional $250. So who should buy that? I mean, of course, hardcore enthusiasts. Both are pretty expensive, so it's only for people that want the best of the best of the best. Perfect display, perfect pass-through and all that things. So only buy it if you are a hardcore enthusiast. And also it depends on in which ecosystem you live. I mean, if you are an Apple user and then you buy the Galaxy XR, it doesn't make much sense, because then you have Google Photos, Google Mail, Google Drive, and all your files are on iCloud or so. So you have to transfer, and so it's not so great. So if you are an Apple user, likely go for the Vision Pro, and if you are an Android or Google user, go for the Samsung Galaxy XR. Yeah. For me, I mostly use Google ecosystem. So with the Galaxy XR, for example, I have my mails, I have my Google Photos, I have my Google Drive files, Google Maps, even the Gemini AI that I also use on PC is connected. Everything is connected. For me as a Google user, I would of course use this one then. It makes sense. But if you are using Siri and Apple Maps and Safari browser and so on, you should of course go here to the Vision Pro. Makes sense, right? So if you want to see the separate review videos of both headsets, I will put them in the description down below, so check them out. If you want to import them outside of the Galaxy XR, outside of the United States, then I have a forward service for you in the description. You get a 10% coupon link when you go there. So I hope you like it. If yes, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and also hit the bell so you don't miss the future videos of those bought headsets. Thank you for watching and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE